Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television, GPTV. It's a new month. We've got the new Comic of the Month Club. Now, this is one of the numerous geeky services out there. This one geared towards comic book fans. What a shock with the name comic in the name. You can find them at comicofthemonth.club, not .com, .club. And you can check them out. Now, what this is a service where they go and basically, kind of like long box pickers in a way, and they deliver a whole bunch of comics to your doorstep. Now, it's really kind of cool in that it's all old school comics generally. Like, we're looking at stuff from the 70s, sometimes the 60s, the 80s, 90s. Like, we're not talking recent comics like some other services have done. This is relatively old stuff, and they try to give you like a little bit of run so that you can maybe read a few issues. It's been pretty cool so far, so we're going to open up, we're going to show this off and see what's inside this month and see what gems there are. So every month we get a nice little letter, kind of goes through improvements. They said they've got new improved duplicate in policy. They increased golden tickets. They're sending out golden tickets, more golden tickets every month. It's kind of like you get some extra stuff. They got open door policy. This is customer service. You can send suggestions. Next month, there's going to be some preference tracking updates and a better referral program, which we'll get to a little bit. So let's go through and look at what we have this month. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of more recent stuff, but still not bad at all. And definitely some of my preferences. So having some fun here. As I said before, we get some comics in a row. We'll start off with X-Men. Now, I've always been a huge X-Men fan. Grew up, that's kind of primarily what I read. Back in like the blue and yellow outfits is when I really started doing my run of X-Men. But before that, you know, old Claremont, stuff like that was a lot what I grew up with. Here we've got some old school X-Men in that they were only $1.95 an issue, which feels like so long ago, from 1996-ish, maybe 95. X-Men number 41, part 4 of Legion Quest. Kind of rather appropriate, seeing that, you know, Legion is, you know, really popular, been on the air, and tons of people want to find about them. Looking forward to this. I actually haven't read this. This is kind of, I think, kind of skipping X-Men at this point. We got Fall of Avalon. I think this kind of jumps out in my head a little bit. You know, Avalon was the awesome Asteroid M. Magneto kind of rested there, kind of got ripped apart, and then you had Acolytes running things, Colossus joined them, things like that. This is issue 42, so we at least got 2 in a row. And a little bit later, we got issue number 59, Roughed Up by Hercules, which, you know, kind of sounds fascinating to me. So we got 3 X-Men comics, which make me very happy because, again, I'm a nice X-Men fan. Alright, we got some Avengers issues. Again, nice little mini run here. Got 3 comics around the Initiative. Avengers, the Initiative, number 22, 23, and 24. I probably own these already since it was Dark Reign and I was heavily getting back into comics at that point in time. Basically, Dark Reign at that storyline was Norman Osborn was in charge. It just so happened that there were some Skrulls that were hidden within the ranks, and then they kind of eventually, like, do a nice little invasion thing going on. And the Initiative's concept was kind of build up the next generation of heroes and have heroes all across the country. It was pretty good, and I remember generally enjoying these. I think I already have these. Pretty sure I've all read these. So, you know, that's more on me and not on them. But it's nice we get 3 comics in a row with a good run. And then we have more Marvel. Probably the only thing I'll say about this box is it's a lot of Marvel. Not so much on the rest of DC and things like that. We got Fantastic Four, 38, 39, 41. So almost a run. Now we're up to 225 in issue. What year would this be? I'm going to go with, it's going to be late 90s. Maybe early 2000s. I'm gonna say we're gonna go 99. It's gonna be the prediction for this one. Let's see if we are right on that. Looking at the first one. 2001, that was gonna be my next guess. I was gonna say 2001 was the other thing I was leaning towards. So off a couple years, but in the general vicinity of things. So yeah, we got 3 issues of Fantastic Four. Now, I definitely was not reading Fantastic Four at this point in time. I was not reading comics in general at this point in time because I had no money and couldn't afford it. So we got Thing versus Gargoyle. Looks like continuing of them fighting Gargoyle. And then Hell Scout, wherever that is. So about 3 issues of Fantastic Four, nice sort of run-ish. That will be fun to check out and read. So looking forward to that. Overall, not bad. It's 9 issues. Within, we got 3 groupings, a whole lot of Marvel. Nothing old in this one. Kind of a little bummed on that. I do enjoy when they generally have like comics from the 60s and 70s, and even some from the 80s. This is all seems to be more of 90s stuff, which isn't bad because I wasn't quite reading as much comics then, but was still reading them, so I probably read most of these at some point, but who friggin' knows. That was like 20 years ago, so the mind doesn't remember everything. So I've seen better boxes that they've released. This one, though, still not horrible. You should go definitely check out their service. I think it's really, really interesting. Again, comicofthemonth.club. They do sort of have a referral already. You should go and tell them Graphic Policy sent you. You get a nice bonus off of it. We get a nice bonus off of it. It sounds like there's going to be more formal referral program. So yeah, we'll see where that goes. As always, if you are into comics, you should check us out at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. Yeah, until next month, as always, thanks for watching. Keep reading those comics, and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.